This dream home is a nightmare for Barbara Reed. Her son John owns it and was fixing it up until the day 2 years ago when he got test results that showed high traces of arsenic in his well water. He never moved in.
We no longer drink the water. We were, but we no longer do. And he has quit working on his place, and since he's went through a divorce because he couldn't move into his house, he's now living with us.
John Reed's property sits in front of a stand of trees on the top of a hill above a 526-hectare ash pond called Little Blue Run. First Energy Corporation pumps 3 million tons of waste, including coal ash from its local power plant, into Little Blue Run each year, and has done so since 1975. A new report on contaminated coal ash sites in the United States says Little Blue Run is one of the most contaminated. Lisa Marcucci helped to coordinate the project in Pennsylvania for a private group, the Environmental Integrity Project.
We have company documents and state documents that say as recently as 2007 and again this year, this site had 10 monitoring wells that spiked pretty high levels for arsenic. It seems to me it should be a very clear signal there are problems at that site.
First Energy regularly monitors wells at these sites, and a company spokesman says that after John Reed's well tested positive for arsenic, a follow-up test a month later indicated barely a trace. The Pennsylvania State Department of Environmental Protection got similar results, says Regional Manager Michael Forbeck.
What we have found in this incident, even though it was a spike, we have found that after further analysis, the arsenic levels have actually been trending down.
Lisa Marcucci says residents deserve to know more. She says residents feel like they've been left in a vacuum when they try to resolve problems with coal ash in their community.
But in every case, unfortunately, the state and the utility company seem to dismiss the concerns as, oh yes, we're monitoring that, we're on top of it, but there's never anything seemingly being done beyond the we're monitoring stage.
Retirees Debbie and Kurt Haven say they're sick of coal ash on their plants and lawn. This summer, Kurt grew a garden but was afraid to harvest it.
He pulled it up, he did, plant by plant.
We didn't want to eat the vegetables and stuff from it until we get tested.
It could be ground problems or it could be fly ash problems that's dropping on it.
The DEP is going to check the water up off the hillside first, and then they'll check the soil if the water is contaminated.
Lisa Marcucci is arming the Havens and other residents with information that will help them make demands on the power company, government agencies, and their elected officials. The Havens have become advocates for stronger federal protections on coal ash disposal. Lisa Marcucci says their stories need to be told.
We want people to know that these are real humans with real lives, real families who are on the front line of this national crisis. I'm hoping that starts to at least open up a more fruitful dialogue about why we need federal rules.
He has cancer.
It's those stories, Marcucci says, that can make a difference and convince decision makers to provide citizens with the environmental and health protections they deserve. The U.S. Environmental Protection Agency has proposed new federal rules on coal ash. After a period of public comment, which ends in November, EPA is expected to release its final ruling. Roseanne Skirbel, VOA News in Western Pennsylvania.